Hello friends at home. In this video I will be doing today's math lesson with you. Once again, as a reminder, you don't have this book yet, but I did upload PDFs of the pages, so if you want mom or dad to print them for you, they can do that. If you would rather just watch and learn today and then fill in when you get your book next week, I'm fine with that. Or if you just want to pull out a blank sheet of paper and work through the problems with me, you may do that as well. Okay? So we are in the math books. It's lesson 9-2, which is on page 335. And we are subtracting from 11 and 12. Yes, Sage? Yes, thank you. So it says here that Devin has 11 marbles. So if you have this page out in front of you, I want you to circle 11 marbles. If you don't have this page in front of you, make sure you're paying attention to the screen. Then it says he gives 5 marbles away. Okay, so take a minute to process in your mind what that means. He had 11. He gave away 5. So we're trying to think what he has left, okay? The next sentence says Albert has 12 marbles. So let's circle 12. He gives 5 marbles away. So now think about what that's telling us. He has 12 marbles in his hands, and he takes 5 of them and gives them away. So how many are left in his hands? So it says you can use other subtraction facts to help you find the differences. So 11 minus 5 is the first one we're looking at because he had 11 marbles and he gave away 5. So we're looking at this 11 take away 5 or 11 minus 5. Now, to help you do this subtraction, you can think about what you know, okay? I know that if I have 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I take away 5 from 10, I know the answer is 5, right? We all know 10 take away 5 is 5. But 11 is 1 more than 10. So if 11 is 1 more than 10, then the answer 11 take away 5 would be 1 more than the answer 10 take away 5. So Victoria, if 10 take away 5 is 5, then 11 take away 5 would be 6. Excellent. So 11 take away 5 equals 6. Okay? So Devin has 6 marbles left. Looking at Albert's marbles. Albert had 12 marbles, and he gave away 5. Now, we know that 10 take away 5 is 5, right? Because 5 plus 5 is 10, so 10 take away 5 is 5. And we also know that 12 is 2 more than 10, right? Because it's a 10 and 2 ones. So if 10 take away 5 is 5, then 2 more than that would be what, Blake?
12.
2 more than 5.
Oh, I mean
7. I knew what you meant. So Albert has 7 marbles left. And they're showing that here. So this is a full 10 frame. That's 10, right, Victoria? A full 10 frame is 10. Here's a full 10 frame plus 2 more because 10 and 2 ones is 12. So if we take 5 away, now we have 7 left, okay? So let's turn now to the practice problems. The first one they've kind of worked out for us, but I want to talk about it with you. It says 11 take away 7. So we had a full 10 frame here plus 1 more because 11 is 1 10 and 1 1. And then to take away 7, they circled 7 here. So go ahead and trace that box to circle the 7 that they've taken away. I think I left my cap off my marker too long and it's not wanting to write. Okay. How many are left then, Victoria? 4. Excellent. Let's take a look now at number 2. Number 2 says 12 take away 3. So Noah, what they've done here is drawn out, we have a 10 frame plus 2 more because a 10 and 2 ones is 12. And then they circled 3, so let's circle the 3 to show these are going away. And they drew this little arrow to show bye-bye. And then how many are left? I do. Can you tell me how many are left? 9. Excellent. So 12 take away 3 equals 9. So it says use a strategy to find the difference. Claire has 11 grapes. Let's circle 11 because we want to remember the numbers. She gives 9 grapes to her friend. Well, that was silly. Now Claire's going to be hungry. How many grapes does Claire have left? It says draw a picture to show your strategy. So let's draw a 10 frame. You make a rectangle like this. And then once you have your rectangle drawn, you're going to draw a line right through the middle like this. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. And now we're going to draw 4 lines down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And by doing that, we now have a 10 frame, okay? Now, we're going to draw 11 grapes. So the 10 frame has to be full to get 10. So let's fill up the 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But she has 11. So how many more do I have to draw, Beckett? She has 11 and I have 10. So how many more? 1 more. Excellent. So now I have 1 10 and 1 1. So that's 11. How many am I going to take away, Mateo? 9. So let's take away 9. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. How many are left, Lily? 2. So she had 8 grapes in her snack bag and she gave 9 of them away. Now she only has 2 grapes left. Okay. If you knew the whole time because your brain was like, oh, that's easy, 11 take away 9, that's great. That's great. But if you needed to work it out, we showed you how to work it out. Another reason why it's important to learn how to work them out when it's easy numbers is so when it gets to be harder numbers, you still know how to work it out. What if it said she had 73 grapes and gave away 22? Those are bigger numbers. You can't do that very quick in your brain, but if you know the strategy, you'll be able to do it, okay? So let's now go to the top of the next page. I'm looking now at page 337. At the top here, they're just reminding us what we already worked on. So we're going to skip over that and go right down to the more practice problems. Okay. For number 1, it says write the difference. Okay. So let's look here. Number 1, would you put that away, please, so that we're not distracted by you because we're trying to learn. Thank you. So number 1 says 12 minus 4. So if you look here, Brooklyn, at what they've drawn, to get 12, they have a full 10 frame. You see the full 10 frame? And then 2 more. Because 12 is a 10 and 2 ones. And then it says minus 4. Take away 4. So they've put a box around 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they do a little arrow to tell it to go away. You could also just X off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever's easiest for you. And now, Brooklyn, how many orange circles are left after we take away 4? 8. So 12 minus 4 equals 8. All right, let's take a look now at number 2. We have 11 take away 6. They have a full 10 frame plus 1 more because a 10 and 1 1 is 11. Okay. And now we're going to say circle the 6 to tell them to go telly bye-bye. again, if it's easier for you, and what I like to do is just cross them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are gone away, Faith. How many are left? 5. And remember, another way to think about this one would be to say, I know 10 minus 5 is 5. So if 11 is 1 more than 5 and 6 is 1 more than 5, 11 minus 6 would also be 5. Okay? Let's turn now to the write the difference homework side. And we're not going to do it as homework. We're going to do it right now as classwork. Okay, so looking here at this particular problem, Drew, we have 11 minus 9, and you can see here they have one full 10 frame plus one more because 1 10 and 1 1 is 11. And then they've circled 9 and told them to go away. If you want to circle 9, go ahead. I like to cross them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 have gone away. How many remain, Blake? 2. So 11 take away 9 is 2. Back at looking at number 2, we have the number 12 take away 5. 12 is 1 10 and 2 1s, so they have a full 10 frame plus 2 more 1s. They chose to circle 5 and tell them to go away. I like to cross them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It helps my brain to see them get crossed off and go away. So Beckett, how many does that leave? 7. You got it. Good job. Now for number 3, Amelia, we're going to have you do this one because it's about you. It says Amelia has 11 crackers. So let's circle 11. Her sister eats 4 of them. Emily, why are you eating Amelia's crackers? Her sister eats 4 of them. How many crackers are left? So it says draw a picture to show the strategy you used. So let's draw our 10 frame. Remember, a 10 frame starts out as a rectangle. Once you have your rectangle drawn, you draw a line across the middle, cut it in half. And then we do 4 lines down the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that gives us our 10 frame. So to make 11, we have to do a 10 and 1 1. So let's fill up our 10 frame. That will give us our 10. And then we'll put our 1 over here to show we have 1 10 and 1 1. Now, Amelia, Emily ate 4 of your crackers. So let's cross off 4 crackers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Were they good crackers, Emily? Emily, were they good crackers? What kind were they? Were they Ritz crackers? What kind? Rectangle crackers. Ooh, are those like the club crackers that come in the green box? Those are my favorite. Oh, all right. So then, Emily, you ate 4 of Amelia's crackers. So, Amelia, how many crackers do you have left? 7. So, Amelia's 11 crackers. Take away the 4 that Emily ate. Oh, good, Amelia. You still have 7 left. That's a lot of crackers.
What? That's her number.
That is her number, 7. All right, we're going to skip the write about it for now, friends. I hope that this lesson seems pretty easy for you. And again, friends at home, if you printed the pages, awesome. If you didn't hang in there, you'll have your books next week. Bye, friends at home.